I'm Dale Hurst. This is the first of probably many, hopefully many, Sunday shows that I'm going to be presenting called The Student Kitchen. Because it's our first show today, I'm not going to start with anything particularly fancy. We're just going to do something involving chicken thighs roasted with red onions and couscous. Preparation is so simple, because all you're going to be doing really is just going to be literally throwing your chicken thighs into your roasting tin. Self-explanatory. So really, just bung them in like that. And essentially then you've got your onions and your carrots, which just make sure they're all over the roasting tin, because you want those juices to go seep into the skin, because that's what we do. We're not going to bother doing too much seasoning, because I'm not going to bother with salt and pepper, because that will just dry out, to take all the moisture out of the skin, and then it just won't taste nice. And the part of this dish really is in the skin. You want to roughly chop. You really want to just, chop 4 slices each, and do the same as you have with the onions. Just chop and shuck them in. And that will give, well, if anything, it's just a healthy. The dish that this is based on, which I based this on, did actually involve red peppers and courgettes, and seeing as both are more complicated to roast, I thought this is going to be a lot simpler, also a bit more expensive as well. And garlic, that is a matter of taste as to how much you use. I'm putting 6 cloves in. I like a lot of garlic. You might not. And again, distribute it fairly around the dish. You want all the garlicky flavours to go into the chicken, and it will create thyme. Rosemary and thyme, literally just sprinkled all over the dish again for the benefit of the flavour. That's it, other than oil, of course. Vegetable oil is fine, but olive oil is better. We do not have any olive oil because we are students. That's fine. So that's essentially what it should look like, just in the dish: chicken, carrots, red onions, oil and rosemary. So gas 7 is 220 degrees, okay? And you just want to bung this in top shelf, because obviously heat rises. There, 45 minutes. You want to come back in 40 because you need to allow time to do your couscous, but that takes seconds to do. So this is 40 minutes on, and it is practically done, as you can see. We stick it in there and we turn it down from 220 just to, the very, very basic setting, just so that it, well, obviously so it doesn't go cold in the oven. And 1 chicken stock cube, and really just literally crumble it into a measuring jug, or whatever you've got. Measuring jug preferably, because then you're going to know exactly how much you've got. So literally do that. Kettle should have boiled. Pour it in, and as I said, 150ml is going to be enough for your stock. Good whisking. And then this is where people go wrong, me included, and you're always going to make too much couscous. But that's not a bad thing, because you can save it, you can make salads with it. It's such a flexible thing. Literally, that is probably, and that's probably too much, is that. But as I said, you can use it again and again and again, reheat it, just literally pour that in, and in fact you probably need a little bit more than that, because this is a different bowl. Preferably use, quite a small bowl, like a breakfast bowl or something. And basically you just want to put cling film over that and let that steam for 5 minutes. No longer than 5 minutes. And really, the only thing you can do that, I mean, you can, in the best cases, you can put peas or sweet corn with this just on the side, but you know, it's a good enough meal on its own with just the carrots and the onions, which you've done with the roast and the couscous on the side. Essentially, 5 minutes, and then then you can serve it. Right. So here you have chicken thighs roasted with garlic, rosemary, carrots and red onions. While your couscous is still steaming like that, you can dish up your chicken. Now, I'm not particular. I wouldn't win any awards for my presentational skills because I simply just can't be bothered. It's a picture perfect moment, and then once you've gotten stuck in, the moment's gone. But essentially, there you have a very nice pair of chicken thighs. Well, you don't have to use thighs. You can use leg or wings, depending on your budget. So there you are. Chicken thighs roasted with carrots, red onions and couscous for just over a £5. This is the first episode of Student Kitchen. You can like and subscribe, please like and subscribe, but also in the comments we would like you to suggest what we cook next week. With Dale Hurst, this has been the Student Kitchen. Thank you.
Hello and welcome. I am Daniel.
And I am Alex.
And this is the Student Takeover. Every week we are going to bring you student related content that hopefully you enjoy.